This is Grounded, the survival game that absolutely blew up, kind of like the Honey I Shrunk My Kids game. Everyone knows it, everyone loves it. Now I've got about 250 hours as of now in Grounded, so I like to say that I know the game like the back of my hand. Now if you enjoy this video, please do like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below. I will look at them all, I'll answer them all. Also consider becoming a member, because as this video goes up, Grounded 2 will be out, and I'll be making a lot of Grounded 2 content and videos and member-only videos, and I'll still be playing a bunch of Grounded as well. Now, the main question is, can I beat Grounded before the sequel comes out this month? It's currently the 18th, so I've got 11 days to beat this game. We start our Grounded adventure in the kid box thingy, just like everyone else. Going back to the bit where I said I've only got 11 days to beat this game, so the pressure is building. I'll let the in-game me explain this real quick. Okay, I don't have a lot of time until the sequel supposedly gets released.
Signal detected.
And I have to try and beat this game again.
What's that? It
In
sounds
time.
like a radio signal. It must be being
So
transmitted
this
from
is
nearby.
going to be a gruff and tumble to try and beat the game.
Oh, wow. My scout training doesn't have a...
There you are, you heard it from the man himself. Now, no time to lollygag. We start by getting our food. Done. Our resources. Done. With all these lovely resources, we can make some tools, an axe, a spear. We're getting going. Time to fix the mysterious machine. We kill the land mites, lawn mites that are outside. The pesty little buggers. The ones on the inside are also no issue. We get those gone and we fix the broken cable. No repair, just kill the lawn mites that are on it. And that's all it needed. Now we can turn on the lovely mysterious machine with the little ladybird in the way. Oh no, it's broken. What a shame. Now we'll spend the next 16 hours repairing it. Next important thing on our list is get to the oak tree. While we're at the oak tree, we have to bust some acorns open. And this gives us the time to go see our lovely friend Burgle, the friendly robot with a rainbow mustache. Put my hand on the lovely reader thing so I can now actually go around the map and do stuff because the system knows who I am now. And then as I'm leaving, I get attacked by the friendly neighborhood dog. Spider thing. And believe me, he did not want to leave me alone. Now we can finally start constructing our very first base. And it's literally going to be on top of this stump for the entire game. Now that the base is done, we can cook some food, we can eat some food, and then we can get a good night's sleep. That is day one completed. Here is the lovely nighttime cutscene. Yeah, day one, roaring success I should say. Now time is not on my side for this. I decided straight away to get on the grind. I went to get some cobwebs and hopefully from the little egg pods I could get like a ladybird head or a stink bug part or something that would help me in the long run. Turns out I didn't even pick them up. I just left them there because I ran away scared. Next important item I needed was blueberry chunks so I could make blueberry leather for later game items, you could say. That's literally what I did for day 2. That is it. Day 2 was very, very unproductive. I don't know why I'm treating this like 100 days, it's not. When I was playing this, it felt like I was speed running the game, because now I'm already trying to conquer the red ant hill. I encounter my first lovely red ant soldier. The battle goes swimmingly. Very easy. I felt good about myself. Until things backfired and I had to fight half of the colony. Which, in hindsight, it wasn't bad because they're quite weak. But I definitely bit off more than I could chew. Because they definitely killed me. And this is not the first death that happened in this run. It was one of many, many deaths. And they get stupid towards the end, don't worry. Now that I had brawled with half of the ants' battle fleet, it was time for me to buck up, get my torch out, and go delving deep inside of the anthill, which went okay because I had the armor now, so they were my friends. They didn't want to attack me, they didn't want to kill me and eat me. While I was in there, I found an absolute metric heap of food. I found a skeleton with a rotten piece of armor, and finally I found the chip that I needed to give to Burgle to unlock some cool stuff. The next thing on my to-do list was to get a secret cool weapon, which you had to build to get, or you had to build up to it, and I got rudely interrupted by a bombardier beetle. I had a bit of a cheesy battle with him, just shooting at him from a distance, and safe to say that I came out on top. I won, I beat him. I'm laughing, I am victorious, and then it happens again. Literally 30 seconds later. And once again, I beat him. So I'm now 2 for 2, and I got some free roll science for it. So I'm winning. I'm having fun. This is where we're going. That little hole up there. I put it in photo mode so I could make sure exactly where I was going. I was doing it right. I got my fun little weapon from that hole. It was the pinch whacker, and now it's time to conquer the hedge lab. But before we do that, we have to make a little detour and turn on the Savoy scanner, whatever it's called. There you go. It's turned on. That means I can hunt for any item that I want to, really. Finally made it inside of the hedge lab, and at the same time I unlocked Natural Explorer, so I could run super fast. I darted around the hedge lab and I grabbed all the password pieces, chucked it into the little computer thing to unlock the door, and then I could get my first super duper chip, or super duper disc even, and super chip to give to Burgle to unlock the hedge stuff, which I can't remember what it has, but they're definitely helpful. Yes. Real quick, had to cheese a stink bug because I'm definitely not strong enough to kill it, and as I'm leaving Burgle again, I got rudely interrupted by that damn neighbourhood dog again. He's everywhere, he won't leave me alone. We have a little gruff and tumble battle when I'm using my lovely new pinch whacker to pinch and whack him, and I come out victorious, and that was my first spider kill. Could have gone better, but could have gone worse. As I was minding my own business gathering materials, I got rudely assaulted by a mosquito, which I was ready to battle it. His mate showed up, and this ended differently. I died miserably by the mosquitoes. Cheese battle number 2. I had to shoot a wolf spider about 1700 times just because I'm not strong enough. And I did it. I killed him. I got the venom. I can have a cool dagger now. It worked. And here's the dagger in all its glory. I can stab things and poison them. We quickly upgrade it by 1 point because I'm poor. Fast forward to the next major milestone. I'm inside the haze, killing shit, just so I can get all the materials together that I need to be able to progress a bit further. While I'm still gathering materials, I was looking for spider eggs, and during my hunt, there was just an orb weaver chilling inside of the anthill, which I've never seen happen before. But I managed to get my bombs, and after that there was a ladybird fighting a bunch of ants. Totally badass. He gave up a good show and a good fight. I left him to it. I didn't help at all. Thanks to all of that hard work, I managed to get a kaboom, get inside of the lab, and I died immediately. First boss in the hedge lab is the infected ladybug, and I managed to kill it, allowing me to get the next super duper disc and a super chip for Burgle. And I even got more brat bursts. Hedge lab, check. Haze lab, check. Next one on the list is diving bell spiders and the pond lab. Nice and easy, with my brand new trident in hand. I swim around to kill more spiders and to turn on all these weird little switches that you need. There's 1, 2, 3 of them, I believe. I've completed the pond lab, and I got the final super duper disc and the next super chip for Burgle. In every grounded playthrough, you need a really big build. This is that really big build. 1 on the oak tree, 1 on the picnic table. Easy travel. Had to quickly stop off and grab the Minotaur maze key for the picnic table thing. Opened the chest crate and I grabbed myself the disc to give to Burgle, as well as some upgrade materials. We finally have a zip line. It's very, very slow, but it does the job. It gets us to and fro. It's at this point I realised a bit of way more than I could chew. I encountered my first antlion and he didn't half pack a punch. It was a rough one. So I decided to scrap this and go straight for the Black Ant Lab, which also was a massive, massive mistake. Because I don't know what was wrong that I was doing with my armour and whatnot, but they were hitting me like a train. So I had to keep running away. In the end, I just tried to run straight through to the lab entrance and I made it, but I couldn't kill the ants quick enough when more were showing up, and also I forgot a bomb. So I couldn't even open the entrance to the lab to get in there, because you obviously need a bomb. I left mine in a chest. So I gave up with that now, and I decided to go and farm some antlion parts in the sand pit when it was nighttime, so I wasn't sizzling and overheating and all that horrible malarkey. They're a lot easier when you're just focused on that one thing and not surprised by them. I opened the moat in the sand pit and got the waterlogged recipe for the Salt Morningstar, where I also lost the footage where I ran back to my base and I made the antlion sword and the black ant sword. Sorry about that, but hey ho. Little bit more grinding to do before the end. We need the Evercoal chunks so we can make some cooler weapons, mostly the Coaltana. Very good, very cool. We need quite a few of these to be able to make it as well. So after I had a bit of a break, I decided to run straight back in and raw dog the Black Ant Hill, and I actually hit a lot heavier now that I have a decent weapon. I remembered my bombs as well, so I dropped a bomb on the big boulder and just ran straight through to the assistant manager fight. My favourite, but at the same time my least favourite boss fight in Grounded. I'm not sure why, and I was also hitting like an absolute freight train. It was great. It felt so good. This was mostly how it went until I died 3 times and finally got him on the 3rd attempt and kept walking into the lasers. But there he goes, he falls. Bye bye, Mr. Assistant Manager. We have the Assistant Manager card now, so there's so much more we can do. We can go and get the zipline thing. All of that aside, we are now in the upper garden and we're farming resources. With these, you can actually make smithing stones to upgrade like your weapons and whatnot. So we're farming these, and I decided to actually do something with the Ant Queen. I gave it the infected mushroom sandwich. So then if I decide to take this into New Game Plus, then I will have the infected red Ant Queen, which I thought was a pretty cool idea. And it also, if they die, you can, loot their body, get all of the shit, get all the shit they're guarding, and also you can make the armor, which is what I decided to do, and that is the armor I use for the rest of the game, because it's one of the best builds in the game, or I think it is. It's my favorite. The prickly buddy build, I like to call it. It's about time for the Coaltana guard event. So if you didn't know, the only way you can get the Coaltana in this is it's like a guard event. You activate it, and then just loads of ladybug larvae come. They try and kill you, and they try and bite the bloody Coaltana. But I did it. 2nd attempt it took me, because I kept dying. But it's all good, because now I have a Coaltana. With my Coaltana in hand, I run straight back into the hedge so I can go on to the lovely flying saucer thing and take on the Broodmother, which failed. She killed me 6 times. It wasn't 6 times, she killed me like twice. As I'm too weak for the Broodmother, I decided to make a ladybird larva and a black ox beetle, battle it out so I didn't have to go and fight them, because I felt really weak, and it turns out I actually was. Black Ox Beetle won the battle, so I then treated him to putting him down, I then slapped up a couple of termites so I could get the tier 3 axe. Here is my lovely axe in action. Nice and new, nice and shiny. I'm gonna cut like 4 blades of grass at least with this. I can't wait. And then I immediately fall to my death, by the way. I thought I'll quickly just show off my grounded skills there. But now that we have the termite axe, we can harvest pupa. And with the lovely pupa, I am finally as mighty as Thor because I've got my tier 3 axe. Perfect way to break it in. I bust open Dr. Wendell Tully's Scabby, put the weird thing in there. I think it's a battery, I can't remember. Turn it on. Oakley dokley. We now have access to the underlab. Don't care how many times I've played this game, this is always going to be my favourite section of the game, just because of how different it looks and how different it is. Like the sinkhole is cool and it just makes you actually feel small. I love it. They done it really well. Top tier. As I've played this game so much, I couldn't be bothered to run around the whole way. I don't know if you know this, you can go a certain way where you can literally just jump across and glide all the way down and you literally land right out front of the underlab. Very handy dandy, I do say so. Within the first 30 seconds of being inside of the underlab, a widowling somehow got in and it bit me and I died. Again. Death number like 1700. Finally time for the mighty Mant fight. Such a cool fight. I decided to jump in there, I don't know why. I threw a bomb at it to try and kaboom it and it didn't work. It just 2-punch comboed me to death anyway. Again. Thankfully, thanks to my favourite build, I managed to kill it. All of my little summons with thorns. We done it. We killed him. He done dead. We got Manteria Stranger, which was another very important part of this build, where basically all the things you summon have thorns. And now we finally meet the one and the only Mr. Wendell Tully, the Raisin Man. Because he's a raisin and he's small. And we're now on the home stretch. I've decided to leave all the grinding behind. We blow open the Java-matic. And we place down the embiggening cell. We do the last final bit. We put the weird ingredients in. We're good to go. It's now time to turn it on for the first time. There it is. It's happening. Am I gonna do it first try? I see everyone when they do this, they always build around it. I decided, because I'm in a hurry, I've got like 2 days left before the game comes out and I need to beat this. I'm not going to build, I'm just going to speedrun it, I'm going to kill everything in my way. Well, first we have to fix it, because I didn't know that. Now it's time. We go for it. We're doing it. I don't build anything because I believe in myself. I know I can do this. I can't. It's getting harder. Things just coming in left, right and centre, multiplying by the double, and it finally happens. I fail. I now see why people build around all of the modules. So I fix everything back up, get it all back in working order so we can do it again, and I pop into that little lab thing under the Java-matic, grab all the building materials that I need, hundreds of them in here, and I build and I build. Not very symmetrical or pretty looking, but it leaves me with this beautiful masterpiece with loads of random fences all around. The battle's commencing. It's going a little bit better because everything's protected and guarded, and I put weird palisades everywhere so all the smaller bugs just get caught on everything, and it seemed to work. We done did it. There we go, the Java-matic has filled up the embiggening cell. So in theory this means it is home time for us. Once taking it out, we get gifted the best piece of music that Grounded has to offer, and probably my favourite bit of music in the game. I love it. It's like very kiddie, like when I was a kid, like the game themes. Loved it. Absolutely hightail it all the way back to the mysterious machine from the start. We whack the Ambiggening cell in there. It's time. We speak to Wendell. We press the button. And it's about to happen. Goodbye, Grounded World. Thank you for everything. And we done it. It is done. We are now once again a big boy. Bye bye, small cruel world, and hello, big world. I managed to do it, and looking at the time right now, Grounded 2 gets released in exactly 5 hours. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have enjoyed it, I appreciate it a great amount if you could like, subscribe to the channel, become a member, and I shall see you in the next Grounded video, most likely. We got a grade B, it's pretty good, okay? Anyway, thanks, bye.